Hi there, my name is SBF, and if you watch me right now, it's because you indicated you wanted some help designing a highly profitable dynamic sales funnel. And I think that's great. Going it alone is not fun. Plus, I'm confident we can get you the results you're after much faster and with way less work if we tackle this project together. Now, in this short video, I'll explain how the process works and how we can get started. But first, I've got a question for you. Is it really possible to automate the sales and prospecting aspect of your business? Can you actually generate leads and customers while you sleep? It sounds like hype, but it's possible. You just need one little thing to pull it off. You see, there are basically just 6 ways to acquire a new customer or client using the web. So we both agree on the goal. We both want to build a machine that puts your sales and prospecting on autopilot, that literally makes you money while you sleep. But the challenge is, there's so many so-called experts out there spouting false one-size-fits-all automation, so it's hard to know what you should do. I should know, actually. I personally own 3 online businesses and understand that building a customer getting machine for a business doing defense consulting from my days when I was working as a defense consultant is very different than building a customer getting campaign for a consumer site that sells women's shoes, for example. The principles may be the same, but the specific application of those principles is very different. And you see, there are those little nonsense that could make the difference between success and failure. That's why, even if you have read one of my ebooks, attended one of my live events in London or anywhere in the world, or purchased one of my online courses, you should still take me up on the offer I'm about to make to hop on the call and discuss your business goals and how we can achieve them in a rapid, automated fashion. Now, I'll tell you how you can qualify in just a minute. But first, if you're like many of the people watching this video, you might still be wondering who I am and why you can trust me. Again, my name is SBF and I'm the founder of strategiconlineprofits.net. I actually architected my first automated customer getting machine back in 2010, and my business was never quite the same again. Some years later, we started calling these machines strategic business funnels, and that term sort of stuck since then. Today, it seems like everyone and their dog is a funnel expert, and there are about half a dozen software and SaaS applications. But while everyone else is talking about building strategic business funnels, we're actually doing it. And not just for our own business, but for a select group of clients as well. But hey, enough about me and my company. Here, let me show you how it works, okay? But first, let me ask you a quick question. Does this sales process look familiar? You've got traffic here coming in, either paid or free or whatever. You've got an opt-in page giving something for free. Then you've got an offer. And then you've got 9 million emails trying to get people, trying to get you, or me actually, because we're on the same lists, take up on that offer. Does this sound familiar? Now, that's about as advanced as most people get, including all the big names out there. Now think about it. Even these mega launches you hear about follow the same process, right? Except there it looks like this. You got 9 million affiliate emails for the traffic, taking people to an opt-in page, and then they've got 9 million launch emails, taking them to an offer, and if they don't buy, God forbid, they've got another 9 million emails trying to get people to buy wherever it is on that launch product, yeah? On that product launch. Now, let me tell you something nobody else will. If you keep doing it this way, you're hosed, my friend. The reason why is because people are sick of it. You're probably sick of it. I know I am. Like I said, we're probably in the same lists. And they ignore it. And it's not working. Or at least it's not working as it used to be, okay, to be fair. Plus, the whole marketing landscape has gotten hardened because of that. There's more and more competition every day. Your prospects are exposed to more hype and noise, so they're even harder to convert. The recession and the credit crunch is still making it even harder to make a sale. And traffic is getting more and more expensive and harder to get. Now let me show you what we're doing different and how we're different. We're basically compounding the effectiveness of an entire system, not just an opt-in page and a launch and a sales page, okay? What we call a sales marketing machine by adding critical contingency points throughout the funnel. So you present something, some people don't want that, at that time, okay? Then you present them something else. And I'm not talking about just upsells and downsells, okay? There's a dynamic element, a dynamic magic, if you like, of marketing to it, all right? And I'll show you how it works in a minute. But by doing that, what you're going to be doing, if you follow what I show you in a minute, you're going to be deploying a totally automated strategic business, also known as exponential growth machine, to maximize your profit and revenue for you. Now, let me show you what one full cycle on an exponential growth machine, as I mentioned earlier, looks like. Now, before I go on and show you the diagrams and walk you through them, okay, just a slight warning here. I don't want you to feel intimidated, okay? I mean, the diagram will be quite complex, but remember, it's just blocks, okay? And I'll just try to explain what we're doing differently. So again, please don't get intimidated. And with that, let's proceed. All right, so we start with a typical, okay? We've got a traffic here, and you've got a lead magnet. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the term, right, it's something we give for free in exchange for the prospects or subscribers' email address, basically, okay, just to get them on our funnel, basically, right, on our list. Then what we do, we present them with something called tripwire. Now, this term, I think it was Ryan Dice and Frank Kern that coined the term, but basically for internet marketing. But basically, what this means is like a low price but high value offering, just to get people interested and, you know, to prove to us that they actually, you know, they can be a client, basically. All right. So far so good. Now, if they buy the tripwire, whatever it is, this low price but high value product, then we'll have what we call tripwire maximizer, which is basically a couple of upsells. All right. So just to add on that value. Now, if they don't buy that tripwire, okay, we've got what we call something tripwire return path. And again, the terms, you know, don't get confused by them. It's just a term for just make sure we show them again the tripwire, or show them an alternative tripwire, okay? Now, the return path can be targeting ads, for example, or an email to, you know, to your existing subscribers, those that came in but didn't buy the first time. So that's basically what the return path is, all right? Now, after that, if so, whether they buy or they don't buy the tripwire maximizers, we present them with what we call a core offer, okay? This is like the main product we sell, okay? Again, it's not going to be highly expensive, but it will be a bit more expensive than the tripwire. Now, we try to ascend, if you like, the initial customers to give them some more value, okay? So basically, a typical price for a core offer is anywhere from $17 to maybe $97, all right? And again, we follow the typical process as before, okay? Let's say they don't buy the core offer, okay? We've got a core offer return path. We show them an alternative core offer, okay? We don't just bombard them with emails. Now, if they do buy the core offer, and then we've got what we call core offer maximizer. Okay, again, there are a couple of one-click upsells, if you like, and whether they buy this or not, we ascend them through the funnel, okay? And if they don't buy the core offer, again, we've got what I said earlier, a core offer maximizer return path. And what is that? It's just a way to get back to show them the core offer, either via email or via retargeting ads, for example, okay? But the important thing to remember here, and the difference with the process shown you earlier, what most people do, is we don't just bombard them with the same old offer until they buy or drop dead from all the emails, okay? Now, what we got after that? Well, you can do after that, okay? You can deploy a back-end offer, maybe a high-ticket offer, some like a coaching or consulting or a done-for-you service, okay? And you can deploy obviously a back-end return path. And what's that? We said the return path is either we try to get them to see the offer again via email or maybe with the targeting ads. And guess what? Once you've done there, you can have a full next cycle and start the whole process with a different set of products, okay? Now again, this looks like a bit of a complicate, but it's not, all right? And I'll explain you what you'll need to deploy in one of these in terms of products in a minute. By the way, what you've just seen is the engine behind a promotion that the guys at Digital Marketer, by the way, because that's where I borrowed, if you like, the whole concept, brought them 710k in just 9 days. All right, now the same process obviously has brought me quite a success. Okay, not that much money, but then again, I haven't spent 15 million in ads. All right, the important thing to remember is that this works. Okay, the big guns are doing this, but the most people still do the old way, you know, with trying to bombard you with 109 million emails to see the same offer. Now, if you're still watching this video, you recognize that you need a strategic business funnel. You understand the value of it, okay? You understand that you can pull in profits for you in autopilot. So, to be fair with you, it's not a question of do you need one? Yes, you do. So the only real question is, does that look like a pain in the back to build? Yes, you're right if you said it does, alright? But if you feel adventurous, however, and you want to have a go at it yourself, because I want to be completely transparent with you, here's what you'll need, okay? So what you'll need at least 8 products at different price levels. You remember we mentioned about you need a couple of tripwires, you need a couple of core offers, you know, the main and alternative one, and around 4 profit maximize, which is basically one-click upsells. You also need a good product or part of to have as your lead magnet, you know, something to give away in exchange for people subscribing to your list and going through the funnel. Then you will need one of the modern email systems like Infusionsoft or Office Autopilot or ActiveCampaign lately that do magic in automations, okay? And, you know, based of that, they follow if-then sequence. So if someone does that, then show them this, else show them that, or else show them that, yeah? And it can be used for 10 paths. Or, you know, if you can afford a system like that, you can implement the follow-up sequences with good old Aweber or Get Response. You probably have Aweber or Get Response already, to be fair. And of course, you'll need traffic, okay? Now, this can be great, but unless you can get traffic either from Facebook or solo ads, all right, which can be very targeted and cheap, considering the return on exponential growth system like this one can have, then obviously, you know, there's no point of even discussing having a funnel like that, okay? What's the point of having something like that if you're not going to send people through it, right? Now, I've got another question for you. Would you like my company and I to build one of these for you? Well, I'm talking about the whole thing, right? I'm talking about lead magnets, tripwires, return paths, core offers, profit maximizers, the whole thing designed and deployed in your business for you. Would that be of interest? Well, if it is, here's what I've got for you. I've got what I call a strategic business funnel, which is specifically designed to enable you to get started with getting money on autopilot as soon as possible. Basically getting money on demand, build a list in the process because it's very important so you can follow up and market to them again and again, and completely done for you. Now you may be wondering about the price. Let me tell you that the guys over at Digital Marketer, you know, Frank and Rydaz, etc., they're charging anywhere from 5,000 to 20,000 to deploy one of these for you. The range differs whether, you know, if they're gonna just design the thing or provide maybe some other stuff as well, okay? But we're not going to do that, okay? Instead, we will design and deploy a fully blown strategic business funnel for you for just $3,000 one-off. Now, you may be lucky, and we're doing this on a promotional day, and if you see the price to be anywhere different, now we usually sell this at 3,000, okay? But if you're lucky and we're doing a promotion, you may even get it less than that, okay? So check below this video, you never know. Now, before we go on, however, let me ask you another question. If all you were getting today was the exact same blueprint to a 30 million empire like the guys at Digital Marketer use, okay, because they're using the exact same process, by the way. Like I said, I stole it, if you like, or I borrowed it, okay, just to be nicer, and I just implemented it in my business, and I saw that it works, and now I'm offering to my clients as done for you service, okay? So if all you were getting today was the exact same blueprint to a $30 million empire, wouldn't that alone worth the investment today? And if all you were getting today was the complete system done for you, ready to be deployed in your business, wouldn't that alone worth the investment today? I honestly think it would. Now here's how we make the difference, okay? How about if, together with the exact system to a $30 million business blueprint, like the digital marketer guys do, I take this as one step further and provide you with all the products in the exponential growth system, in the strategic business funnel, on top of everything else. Now, what I'm talking about here is provide everything for you. So not just design the whole funnel and deploy it in your business with templates, but also give you the products. Okay, I'm sure you can imagine this is a great opportunity, right? On top of everything else. Now, wouldn't that alone worth the investment today? However, you may be thinking there's a catch, and there is. One thing you need to know is that this service is not for everyone. Now, aside the cost associated with this done-for-you service, because this is priced according to the worker, right? Now, because of that, we can't offer these done-for-you strategic business funnels for very long, as it requires a lot of work on our part, okay? However, this would also not be a good thing for you if, for example, we were to fully build one of these strategic business funnels for you, but you won't or don't want to send traffic to it, okay? Then it's not for you. And think about it. This whole thing relies on people getting through it. If you're not going to send people through it, then what's the point of having one? So maybe this, if you're one of those people that don't want to do traffic, don't want to buy traffic, then this is definitely not for you, okay? Now, of course, I'm going to train you how to get traffic to it, okay? But you still need to be willing and you need to be able to do the traffic, all right? However, if after hearing all this, after hearing that, you still feel like you're a fit, then here's what I want you to do next. You should see somewhere below this video an order button, click on it, and make a single payment of $3,000 a day for the done-for-you strategic business funnel. Or if you're lucky enough to get this on a promotion, special promotion, you may even get it cheaper than that. I don't know, okay? Depending when you see this video. I just have to say this because I know we're planning on doing a few special promotions for even less than that, okay? God forbid. But anyway, what do I know, yeah? So after that, you get an email from us to get on the phone, and my team starts working your strategic business funnel. Basically, we want to get on the phone, okay? We're not going to try to sell you anything else or anything like that, okay? We're not a boiler room. We're going to get on the phone to ensure, you understand what you're getting, and, to walk you through the process, how long it's going to take, what we'll need from you, etc., right? For example, we will need access to your web host, or you need to give us details of your autoresponder system, or if you don't have any of those, we can assist you in getting some of these, all right? So that kind of stuff. That's why we need to get on the phone with you. Now, the whole system will take about between 2 and 3 weeks to be completely ready, because like I said, there's a lot of work required from our part. But we'll be in constant communication with you, keeping you up to date with the progress as we go. And with that said, ladies and gents, I really hope you see the value of what I've offered you today. So click the button below, reserve your spot for a completely done for you with products strategic business funnels today. Either way, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye for now.